Welcome back, guys. Episode 10 of the Financial Tuesday podcast.
Big 1-0, bro.
Big 1-0. We double digits now.
Yeah.
For a good minute. Good couple of years
That's
at
10
that
weeks,
point.
bro.
For real.
Tennessee, bro.
It's pretty crazy because I can already see episode 20.
Yeah.
Like
Already see
another
episode
10.
100, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's a couple of years. You can only do 52 episodes in a year, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
2 years, bro.
So bro.
Light.
And I saw something that was like 90% of podcasts don't even make it past 3 or 4.
Yep.
Damn.
So I mean, like, it fucked the quality, but
Yeah,
we still
suck,
going.
We're still going,
We're
bro.
still going. You know, I'm back at it. Your host. Twitch.tv.com, not the co. /Isaiah's in the building.
You see it, bro.
How are we doing today?
You alright, bro?
Another day, another dollar.
Another day, another dollar, bro. We up. You know what I mean?
Real shit. Then we got Instagram.com /John_Blanc.
Hell yeah.
How are we doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Aspiring meetings.
Good weekend.
Of course. I mean, is it aspiring at this point if you're already there?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all been there, bro.
Been there. Y'all just ain't on it yet.
They hate us today.
Nobody reference, bro.
You know, it's me. YouTube.com
It's just me.
/Nick Pino. Catch me there maybe sometime. I'm doing alright. I had work, quick shift, nothing crazy. But I think last episode you did already say this at the end
Yeah.
about what's his name, Ashton Hall.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yep. He's going viral right now. I don't know if
Saw him on the news the other day, actually.
The news, like
When I was
Channel
up,
6?
I don't know which station it was, but I was at when I was at dim sum
Oh, that's about
for my birthday. I looked across, news was on,
He
and
was
then I
on
just see
TV.
he was on with the tape.
Bro
with-
just casually dropped the
They were
birthday.
playing the video. No, they were literally playing the video, bro, of his daily routine.
Nice.
Showed him taking off his mouth tape and getting dressed to go on his run.
Nice.
Nice. Well, happy birthday, John.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Just,
22.
like, casually. Like, that's the most man shit ever, bro. Casually, just like, yeah, my birthday passed. I had dim sum. Then I went to work.
Big 2-2.
I worked on my birthday.
Yep.
10-hour shift.
I don't. I mean, it's just, bro, yeah,
That's
I
a real
don't.
shit.
I mean, I'd probably rather just bed rot and day on my birthday and go to work.
It was honestly a pretty chill shift. I didn't mind working at all. It was a really good route. Sucks that I might lose my job, though. We'll see. Next episode, we'll get that confirmation.
I mean,
But back to Ashton Hall.
I think
Yeah.
he got daily nouted, right? He got hit by the Twitter account, and he believed that Champagne Poppy really joined in on the trend, right? He talked about it in his video, but it was a Daily Now tweet.
How did it work? Like, if you don't know, Daily Now is a parody account of Daily Loud, which is like a rap news organization, because you can find them on Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
On Twitter, though, because on Instagram, when you make a name, people can't copy it. On Twitter,
Yeah.
you
have
can
it.
basically kind of copy, and after like Elon bought it, you now kind of have to specify, at least in your bio, that's a parody account. But you can buy a verified check, and most people aren't really like
Reading into it
Yeah.
too deep.
reading into it too deep. So there's accounts like Daily Loud. There's the supreme goated account, Daily Centel.
Oh yeah. NBA Central.
NBA Centel. Literally been put on like multiple ESPN reported news, multiple basketball players, like amazing work. Also, that one dude back in the day, I forgot, it was like Ball Sacks.
Oh, Ball Sack Sports.
Ball Sack Sports
Ball
is a
Sack
legend,
Sports.
bro. He was so good that it would be like he would put the news card right, and then there'd be tiny print that says, "This is fucking fake. If you actually believe this shit, you're an idiot. My name is Ball Sack Sports." And like actual like
That's good
NBA
right there,
stars were like reacting to it.
Nah.
Truly a legend.
He's actually a legend. Okay. But so Daily Now is one of those like parody accounts. So what was it? Like it
It
said
was-
Champagne Poppy.
Yeah, it was an Instagram story by Drake. It said Champagne Poppy verified, and it was like, I think I'm locked in on the morning routine. And it was him taking a picture of his shopping cart with bananas, the Saratoga water.
Oh, I've seen that photo.
Yeah,
that's not his photo. Yeah,
Not even his.
that's not his photo. I have that photo on my phone.
In the video, Ashton
They are.
was looking at that photo and like hearted it and said, And then like he thought that Drake
It was
was
actually
joining
Drake,
him.
but-
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's very millennial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, his video is like hilarious, dude. I mean, the Saratoga water. He just like, because obviously it's fake, so like, he crafted an amazing character with the duct tape. Like if this was purely like performative art,
He was a mastermind, bro.
yeah, for real. Because it's like the tape, the one brand of water. I mean, shit, I got like one brand of water too, bro. So it's like you already know.
The tap.
Bro, give him a free plug.
No, yeah, literally.
Unless
But,
he's
like-
like a stock owner in Saratoga and like knew this was gonna work. That would be a crazy turn.
Nah, definitely not.
And it really did spark a.
No, but even like the banana, bro. He
Oh,
eats
yeah.
bananas the non-gay way.
Yep. And then he
He's
rubbed it on his
and then he rubs the peel on his face. He wears a Rolly and a Van Cleef bracelet just to go
just
running.
to go in the pool.
No. This one was just running.
Yeah,
like
just-
he's literally just on a treadmill with no one else in the gym at 4 a.m. in the morning with a
We're in the duct tape, by the
Rolex.
way.
Huh?
Rocking the duct tape and the mouth and the nose tape just so he can breathe better.
Did you guys see his part 2, the nighttime routine?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, his
It's a
night
nighttime
routine
routine?
is the same amount of time. So realistically, he gives himself 8 hours a day to do anything. Not like even including work. But like if he's literally doing that and then just work, it would be 8 hours max.
And then it started a Twitter discussion between with Drew Walls, the OG. We don't remember. Drew?
Oh, yeah, he does the
Isn't that
Target.
the
Get
white
ready with
dude?
me.
No.
No, he's black.
Black guy.
He does the Target
runs.
Yeah.
Oh.
With like Drake music in the back. And Drake actually responded to him.
Yeah. So it's like everyone's saying that like Ashton Hall lives this fake life, and they mess with Drew more because he stands more for the average dude.
Yeah, bro, he's shopping. I mean, with the boycott at Target, you know what I mean?
Type shit.
He might have to start shopping at Aldi's or something, but we don't know where he lives, so he might hit out
And then
Sprouts.
I saw a tweet where it was Drew Wall's making food for his daughter, and he was like, "See, this is a real one. He stepped up for his daughter. That's how I know he's my real goat." But no.
No, I mean, I agree.
And then there's that whole thing with Ashton Hall where like he called out the people copying him. He's like, "You're either born a leader or you're born a follower."
It's so funny, bro.
And like he put himself like he compared himself to Jesus Christ.
No.
Unironically.
Himself?
Yeah, because he was like back when Jesus led the way and he had followers, and I'm gonna lead the way and I got followers or something
Nice.
along those lines.
That's really funny because it's like, what does this dude even do to make that 10,000? Whatever that means.
We gotta make it 20 now. We gotta at least do 10 million.
We gotta do
Whatever
at
he's
least
doing,
10,000, bro. At least
It has to
10,000.
be linked to
Something illegal.
to how he
Something
can
scary.
jump in the water and land in 4 minutes. It has to be linked. He has to be a superhero.
Dude, that was the funny part about it was the little time codes of just like, he's like showing himself trying to do this intense thing, and it's like, wait, that was 7 minutes long. Like,
7-minute long giant.
and then something like normal, like brushing your teeth, it's like 15 minutes goes by. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, what?
That just can't be the case, bro.
You and I lie, bro.
That jump in the pool takes no more than 5 seconds, bro.
Yeah. Well, it was obviously like an editing.
Yeah.
But it's still.
Well, did he say that he was getting out the pool, or did he just say that he got in the pool?
He doesn't say anything.
No, I mean like, but like the like the
There's no
time thing.
captions.
Yeah, I thought he had a caption like 4:08 a.m. jumps in the pool, bro.
No, there's literally no cap. The only audible anything is just, we gotta get 10,000.
we gotta get at least
in the
10,000.
next video that he made. He literally said, "Yeah, bro, I was in the air for 4 minutes."
No way.
I swear to God.
This guy, bro. He's LeBron James.
Whatever he's doing, he has to be a superhero. Like, there's 8 billion of us on the planet. I believe Ashton Hall is the one that was born with superpowers. I'm not kidding.
No, I mean, the funniest part about all this, if you really think about it, like in the background, this dude probably just has money somehow. Like, you know, he might have just gone like a college degree or something, just works like a fine job.
I heard he was in the NFL.
What?
Yeah, I heard he played for the Ravens and got cut in 2010.
2010. In the NFL, 2010 is crazy.
He was a D1 athlete.
Mm-hmm.
D1.
Oh,
in college.
That's insane.
He played for the Ravens and he got cut. So he probably had a lot of money from that.
Okay, so like, hear me out, right? I feel like this dude just wants to be famous, right? So he's like, all right, I'm gonna build this character. Cause like, I'm not even saying like him faking it, right? Just like you being online is like, you're building like this character, like this persona. He probably waited, like if you go on his account, he's probably been doing this morning routine for like 50 days straight,
Yeah.
right? And then this one, he was like, all right, I'm gonna spend 10K on marketing.
10K.
You know what I mean? Just like, yo, blow this up on Twitter, like,
Yeah.
blow this up on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then it's like the one video that hit.
Drew Wall still might go, so I don't know.
I feel like he was pretty organic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Organic.
he
Wall.
was just doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah. This dude is unironically like Drew was this caricature in the Biden administration. This is like the Trump era, like dude.
Yeah.
It's like nah, like the get ready with me vlogs is not no Target shit. Now you gotta be Rolexed up going to the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Relaxed up.
And then he spawned a bunch of fans that do the same type of videos that he do, and all the comments are just like, "Bro, is not Ashton Hall." So it's like, what are you doing, bro?
That's fire.
Make it make sense, bro.
How long do you give it? His existence in the
2
internet.
months.
2 months? May. You think we were talking about this in May?
I guess
I would say
we
it starts
can
now,
touch it.
March. Unless you want to
Unless
say.
he keeps changing up the videos,
Yeah.
then no. But if he does like if he just keeps like the same type of thing where he's like him living his life, and
Yeah.
you just see clips of it every day,
Yeah.
I think we'll stop giving a fuck.
Do you think
But if he just starts streaming, I think he just starts streaming.
percentage of chances he does a crypto rug pull?
No.
You don't think so?
Just not.
What, like Ashton coin?
Yeah. Hallcoin.
The HC?
I mean,
You
that
know
was,
Haley Walsh got.
She came back.
No,
She's
like,
back,
the
yeah.
FCC cleared her.
Yeah.
Like what she did was legal.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, to be fair, the president and first lady did one too.
Damn.
And then I want to ask you guys this question because I saw Draymond Green
Oh,
spouting
yeah.
nonsense again.
That's an
Oh
idiot,
yes,
bro.
yes, yes.
He said the NBA does not give enough money to NBA players so they can retire in both.
Just
And
say you're
then
not
follow that
financially
up
literate,
with-
bro.
In specifically, the fining system is to make NBA players poor.
Yeah.
I want you to keep in mind, Draymond Green is the only player in this generation to have so many videos of him getting fined by fouling people. He stepped on a player's stomach mid-game. He
Dude.
kicks people in the balls by accident.
He punches them in the
He
chest.
punches, he knocks out teammates.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, Draymond, I think you should get fined for these things, yes.
That's my thing. I was gonna say a lot of the times when people get fined, it's very. They
Clear
know. They
reason.
know like what they're getting. Like no, but even like clothing choices, they'll let you know that don't do that again. You'll get fined.
Yeah.
If they then take that liberty,
And then do it again.
all right, you get fined. Like it's.
But I want you to, even with everything I just named, Draymond Green has made $177 million in the NBA all time, at least.
Yeah.
Still
He
not
paid
enough,
$2
bro.
million in fines, so he still has.
Okay, so like
$175
that's like
million.
gross though, right?
Yeah, with taxes.
Okay, so
are part of
taxes,
that.
that's 50%. Let's just. He probably has north 100 mil.
He also runs a podcast on the side.
Okay, but how much is it? Fucking.
But I mean, I think it's like a pretty popular basketball podcast. But I'm still saying, like, it's not racking in millions, but it's probably
Yeah,
racking
yeah.
in hundreds.
Probably like 20K a month. Type
Yeah,
shit.
at least thousands of dollars. And I mean,
Yeah.
if you can't retire and stay above the sea with like $100 million in the bank account, bro,
You're just
then
not meant to even have it, bro.
You just got it. Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah, I just want to say like. The NBA is literally.
Bro, like even if you're a scrub low of the low, like you're still making more than.
That's what I'm trying to
Still
say.
making
Like,
a
Bro, you're at least getting.
NBA is like a lottery
Yeah.
of
Of the best of the best.
a meritocracy lottery, but it's like winning the Hunger Games essentially. Like, you know what I mean? Your life is made if you
You
stay
literally become an
consistent.
overnight celebrity, even if you're a bum. Like
That's what I'm
people
saying,
still want-
yeah.
Like, you're still making at least 6 figures, like on the low end contracts. Probably.
I
Like
mean, bro,
200,000.
I would say you join the NBA, you have a high chance of just generational wealth.
Yeah.
Like retiring generations right there.
Yeah.
If you're smart with it.
Like,
That's the thing. If
LeBron
you're
is
smart.
literally about like around billionaire like worth.
Well, it's also
He's
because you
not
got the
really-
Nike deal.
Yeah,
Not
that's
from the
what I'm
NBA.
saying.
But
Well, the NBA gives you the NIL deals, like name, image, likeness, because you're in the NBA. Like, if you ball out, then you get deals. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, but it's
The
like
opportunity is still because
if the NBA was something else, he'd still get signed by Nike. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
say. But yeah, so like not only is it a lottery system, like type of winning type of deal, but it's like like look at AI. It's like, do you really think it was the NBA's responsibility to make sure this guy didn't go like broke?
No.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like his choice to buy clothes for all of his
Like
friends.
Devontae West, like he's literally homeless, and he was in the NBA.
Nice.
And it's like, I guarantee you, if we look at his bank statement,
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Probably was spending
he
thousands
did a
of
lot
days.
to make it that way.
no, dude, AI would not go to different states. Like, he would take a flight and he would have no suitcase. He'd have an assistant who knew what he wanted and just go to the mall. But that's not sustainable. Little baby would do the same shit. You're probably not doing that shit right now, bro.
Crazy word.
And like, if you really that scared about your money, bro, hire someone that knows finances, bro.
Yeah, you
And
got
just make
100
them
mil, bro.
determine
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, and then
Yeah, a lot of celebrities, they don't understand, like you see a lot of people be like, oh, you have to have this certain amount of money to live in LA or New York and da-da-da, and it's like, or people will be like, I make this amount of money in Texas and I could barely afford it, and it's like, your rent is $4K, bro. Like, you don't have to live there.
You're
Like,
living a
that-
high-end life, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's like,
You could humble
like
yourself
look at
a little, bro.
look at Ocho Cinco, bro. Like, he is someone that is frugal even with millions of dollars, bro. That guy was living off of McDonald's and he slept in the office of the stadium,
yeah,
which
bro.
isn't legal, but he still did it. And like that man, I shit you not, every day he
That's
got a
dedication.
Big Mac meal, extra fries, and a Diet Coke, no ice, bro. And that's what he lived off of every day as a professional
meal?
football. I don't know, but probably multiple times a day.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, like, that was what he ate every day, and he never got injured, and he never got anything happen to him. No strains on his body. And it's like
This is
Just
a
like
different
you.
type of engine, bro.
That's the American dream right there, bro.
that's Ocho Cinco for you, bro. There's 3 things in life, bro, that are guaranteed, bro. Death, taxes, and number 85 gonna be open, bro.
No, dude, I remember a story about, I think it was Stone Cold Steve Austin, like when he first started in the WWE, or even before that, when he was like dead broke.
Yeah.
He would live in an apartment and he would just eat potatoes.
Nice.
So he would buy like a sack of potatoes
10-pound bag, bro.
and
How
just
does he
eat that.
maintain his muscles like that?
Steroids.
I mean, you still gotta eat to maintain it.
Well,
I
He's
don't
getting
know.
the carbs.
that's
bro.
a high carb intake.
Yeah. He's not gonna build.
And then like, I know John Cena had something similar where he would go to a pizza store and
Oh, yeah.
All you
they
can
would
eat-
give you a free pizza
If you finish
could
the whole
finish
thing,
it.
he used to do it every
And you would
night.
just
bro.
crush a pizza every day.
Until they eventually just said, all right, bro, we'll give you a
Yeah.
free slice
Yeah.
if you come in, bro.
But like, they started, they hit the jackpot and then they were still poor. Like when you hit the jackpot as an NBA player, bro, you're given so much money up front. If you're like a good pick, that
Yeah.
like,
You're just set for life, bro.
it's
You
nuts
just
that you
fuck
can
up.
end up homeless after that, bro.
You're just mismanaging your money, bro. It's not even an NBA thing. Well, I mean, like, to give, like, defense, these kids, again, I say it's a lottery because it's like, you could be in the NBA. Because, like, a lot of sports, you can't even do as a kid because your parents don't make enough money.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, a kid from the hood can't really go out and play polo. That's why Lewis Hamilton's the first, like, black,
F1 driver, bro.
yeah, because it's just like, what fucking black kid there can have parents?
Like that can just sustain an F1. Like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
God, bro.
With basketball, that shit was, I mean, that's in parks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I mean, LeBron,
So it's like-
like growing up in like Akron,
Exactly, yeah.
Ohio, bro. Like,
So, I mean, you are taking a fucking, like, 16-year-old, because, you know, like, when you're joining the NBA, especially back then, like, you're just going straight from high school, you're getting scouted at, like, 16. I mean,
furthermore, that's why I think LeBron is dope, bro. Like he grew up in one of the poorest hoods in the country, and was given like a god tier praise since 10 years old,
Yeah.
saying that he's the chosen one. Given literally millions of dollars as soon as he signed, and he still never had a gambling issue. Someone else, bro.
This thriller is the game, bruh. Speaking of gambling, bruh.
What?
Saturday night, bro. Where do I begin there?
Birthday gamble.
Hit the Hard Rock at 1:15 a.m. Sat down.
Already started the day. Next day, bro. It
Next
wasn't
day.
your birthday.
No more.
It wasn't even your birthday.
I slept.
It's a Sunday.
Basically, bro. It was the birthday celebration. I should
It
say.
was Sunday, bro.
I should say the birthday celebration. Rolled up in Hard Rock, bro. $50.
Okay.
Sat down at the Craps.
Okay.
Hour and a half in, bro. Turned that 50 to 250.
Oh, let's go.
500% increase.
An hour and a
You still
half.
got what going.
And I lost it all in 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's keep
You
it.
bet the whole thing?
No, it was like
Multiple
I lost.
losses?
No, it's because I got 7s back to back. So the whole night, bro, I was like chilling, and I was like, you know what, bro, I want to make my money back quick. I want to reach 300 and get the fuck out of here, bro, because my goal was 300.
I thought you started at 50.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to
His
make.
goal was to make
I wanted to get
300.
up to 300, then I was gonna dip. So I was like, all right, bro, I need like 3 more hands, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I lost one hand, so I was like down $30. All right, let me make this 30 back quick. Put 20s on 6 numbers.
I wish
bro.
I could read your
100
mind while this was happening.
$120. I bet 7 right there, bro. So I got.
Sevens.
So how craps works? Well, the bubble craps, which is the one I was playing, is you bet on a number that it's gonna hit, like the dice will roll,
Yeah.
and the aim of the game is to literally just you will win as long as you don't hit 7. If you hit 7, you'll lose whatever you bet.
Okay.
So I hit a 7 after like I bet $30. So I did 5 on the like the average numbers you bet on, and I was like, all right, fuck, let me just do what I usually do. And like every time I hit a 7, I just double down on the next one and win my money back.
Oh, okay.
And I did it for the once. I was like, you know what, let's be risky, bro. Let's try and make some big money. 120 on the line. 7 rolls, bro. I wanted to cry, bro.
This is what I wanted. I just want to be a fly and be able to like read
No,
this
but like
into
my
mind.
friends literally thought like this game is broken, bro.
Wait, so it's two dice. And you
It's
roll,
2
so
dice?
Like 6 and 1 or 4 and 3 or something. And you lose.
Yeah, so it's either 6 and 1, 4 and 3, or 5 and 2. So the reason why is 7 is the highest probability to roll, since there's
Yeah.
3 combinations to roll 7. So that's why it's like the one. It's like most likely you'll
That's
lose.
crazy.
But I was really lucky
Why
that
didn't you
night.
switch to blackjack?
I don't want to play blackjack, bro.
If you want to make your money back, I
Bro,
feel
but like I was like, fuck. All right, I'm down like 100.
what time is this at this point?
It was like 3:30 a.m. when
That's
I
what they
lost
get
all
you,
the
though.
money, bro. And I was like, no, but I didn't take any more money out, bro.
That's what they get you. Bro.
No, but my friends were worse, bro. My friend Mishawi, bro, I'm name dropping this dumbass, bro. he saw me on craps. I was like, damn, bro, you can actually make money on this. So he's like, I'm gonna put a 20 in, see how far it goes, bro. Turned the 20 into 108. And I was like, all right, bro, get the fuck out because you're gonna do something stupid and lose the money. He's like, all right, bro, get out. We're getting ready to leave the casino. My friend is like, oh, I have 20 left, bro. I'm gonna go craps and see if I can win any money. Goes, loses 20 like that. My friend's like, oh, let me show you how to do it, bro. Puts the 100 back in the machine. 3 minutes later, all gone. $108.50 turned to 45 cents in less than 5 minutes.
Fucking
And you know what the funniest part was, bro? He clowned me for losing the 250, bro.
That's $1.
He
That's $1 a second.
Basically, because he was trying to be so like smart about it, bro. I know how to play this game, bro. Like I'm gonna bet low when I don't see a 7 for a while.
Dude, you guys should like.
Bro, it's
I want to
craps,
go gambling,
bro.
but I want to record this shit because if it was me, I would record it putting the 100 in, and then
Like, you
and then time
What?
skip.
No. I would do like every second -$1, -$1, -$1. Like literally, like
Like
the second
Javon.
he puts it in, just -$1, -$1. Like,
Bro, like it was so
You gotta
funny.
overdraft your cards and then go in.
No, fuck that.
Oh,
bro,
what's his name?
and you know what, bro?
Javon Cole,
I
bro?
felt
Yeah.
so fine.
Bro,
I was chilling because I was like a little upset. And I was like, damn, bro, I was gonna use that money to just buy some
that guy
bullshit,
is
bro.
so lost, bro.
I was gonna use that money to buy some bullshit, and I was like, fuck, bro. So I went to use the bathroom because I had to piss, bro. In the bathroom, there's guys in the stall and phone on the speaker with his friend. And he's like, bro, get me the fuck out of this casino, bro. And his friend's like, why, bro? How much you down? He's like, I'm down $3,000.
Damn.
was that like? I don't want to be that guy.
I was like, yeah, bro. I literally instantly thought in my head, it's like, life could be so much worse. So I literally like, bro, like he's down 10 times the amount I was, bro. I was like, you know what? And you know what was the best part? It wasn't even my $50. It was my friend's. He gave it to me as a birthday present.
Oh,
So I literally lost no money, bro.
Bro, but you know that's the reverse of the image where it's like, damn, he got that shit on, bro.
Oh yeah.
And it's
He's like, damn, I do not want to be you, bro.
I got that shit on. He does not got that shit on.
He
Bro.
does not got that shit.
But what's his name again?
Come on, bro.
You know Juman, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro, I drafted $500 for
No,
that
bro,
account.
that's not even bro.
Bro, he bet his braces.
Bro, bro, he went to the Apple store, bro. Bought an iPad for $1,000.
Bro, that shit is so.
Sold it for $300 and took it to the casino.
Dude, when I saw that clip and I was like, that's insane. That's insane levels of needing to gamble. You're gonna put something on a credit card.
Like, you have to be such an idiot to do that, bro.
How did that even go through his brain, bro?
That's what
How does his
Bro,
brain-
sold it for at least 700, bro.
Bro, the
On,
pawn,
like, offer up.
bro, the pawn shop literally just robbed his ass, bro.
Yeah, he went to a bro. He
And
probably
he
not
knew
gonna
how
fold.
much he bought it.
I don't
for,
even know
how
if-
much he sold it for.
Bro, who knows if he has service or he's allowed on offer, bro? Like that's the thing, bro. You be
I don't even know how they allowed it. I don't know how his credit cards allowed
for
it,
making
bro.
fun of Pop Smoke and ruining dollar stores, bro. And so yeah, that guy's lost. Man.
bro. It's I love the core edits of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck. And then oh yeah, I heard talking about this Target shift, this Target experience.
All right, I didn't know I was gonna name drop, but
Wait, I thought you said you were talking about Target.
oh,
Wait, are you not talking about Target?
But I was just say the company I work for.
Oh, okay. Well, you could just cut it.
No, yeah. Hold on.
He said Target.
Yeah.
He said I'm gonna talk about Target.
Fuck up your fingers, bro. My nails are hella long to wire. I cut myself.
Let's see where it is packed.
Yeah, so nice. Oh, we have ice beer. Oh, shit. I know you got a bougie ass fucking fridge like that, bro. Yes, sir. Like 20%.
Yeah.
Ow. See fucking sweater, bro. Ow. Creates my power.
You can talk.
Oh, you're like, oh,
No, it wasn't on the.
You can talk. This is all getting cut.
So it was just a donut.
It was trapped,
One
yeah.
day, I put a bunch of Target bags over it, and then I like walked into the break room, put it in the freezer, and then on my way out, I bought something. Then I went to the break room and I just added it to my bag. And then I walked out. When I walked out, I looked at one of the freaking like managers in the face. And I was like,
What's up, bud?
fuck eye contact. It was a fucking movie where I stole the fucking briefcase. Like, you know where it's like, wait, when did he steal the briefcase? And it flashes back. And it's like,
Yeah, they cut back and like,
it's like,
dude,
you see you, bro.
dude.
Yeah.
I fucking, what's it called?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Wait.
The usual
We have the
fellas.
other type of cookie too.
I just wanted these. Wait, what do you mean? Chocolate chip? Nah.
It's like the fudge.
Nice. Wait, the fudge strips? Give me one second.
Before we start, this slow bro.
That's insane.
The move it says LOL roll spin.
It's in the bag.
It's like the world is just laughing at me. Hey, look, I got this card, but it's gold. Lol roll spin.
It's funny. You
should
should
get that
that
to
to
me,
me,
I don't think they have a lot of cards to pull from. I got Brock.
Oh, the goat, bro.
But,
I
Do you
didn't
think I should name drop Target? Who's watching this?
I mean,
I don't think
You have the shit? With the cut included, we are only 28 minutes.
I mean, the cut's only like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So it's like 26 minutes. Right? I mean, your story's about to carry this.
I think so.
At
what
least
else
10
are you guys
minutes.
talking about?
I'm not sure. Target.
And anyone dropped any music or any games?
How can streets cannot drop when music already out, bro?
We are
What about?
I am the music.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the interview, but I'm the only one who actually watched it in full.
so you come.
Might be something wrong with you, bro.
Yeah.
You might be
Yeah,
obsessed
like
with the A, bro.
Well, I didn't watch it like this.
Like,
I was
oh,
doing.
yes.
No, I was literally playing CS:GO and it was on the background. Bro, Rumble fucking sucks. Like as an app, it fucking sucks.
Rumble?
The UI is terrible. You get multiple ads.
The fuck is Rumble?
Alright.
Just on the floor.
We're losing time.
Yeah.
Alright, I had to take a little break. But change the subjects. I was gonna talk about my job. 'Cause my job sucks.
Yep. Shout out to the job.
Yep. No, don't shout out my job, man. My job sucks.
Long ass suit.
Yep.
Long ass suit.
Dry ass cookie too. Nah, but before, I think after like I leave, I'll probably like name drop and like pull even more stories because there's a lot I could talk about.
Yeah.
Because the job is like a top 50 company, so with those type of jobs you have a rotating employees. Like people quit all the time. People usually don't get fired, so yeah, people just quit all the time. Like it doesn't really matter. But bro, I gotta cut. Hold on. I gotta check my speaker. I think.
Do that. How did you even see that?
It's blue.
What happened?
All right, the Bluetooth thing was on, so I just want to turn it off. All right. So back to what I was saying. Basically, I work in like the food section. So, and I work in like the ice cream, like freezer type of area.
Yeah.
So I have to do all the pallets that I get, which is all the packages of food. You stock them up and stuff, but you have to back stock them, which is like putting them away in this freezer that's like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
And my job just sucks a lot because these people waste my time so much. I got this, like there's managers and then there's like lead managers.
Yeah.
And bro, this lead manager be getting on my nerves. She's like the type of person where she doesn't care if people don't like her.
Damn.
Like you could tell multiple people just don't like her. People come up to me. I don't know why, because I honestly don't talk to people at this job
Yeah.
that much. But I mean, I got a couple people, bro. If you watching, you know who you are, bro. I guess. But like people come up to me and like tell me stories about her. Where it's like, yeah, she just yells at me, da da da, or oh, like I heard her yelling at this person. I'm always confused. I just look at them, I'm like, you just let her yell at you? Because like at this point, when you're 18 years old, I would say 21. If someone's yelling at you, bro, like it's on you to stop them. Like no one else is gonna stop them yelling at you, and like you're both adults at this point. So, me personally, with jobs, I don't like really stand for that shit. Like we're both adults. You can just talk to me normally. I feel like a lot of the people who tell me, they're like, I don't even know. I would say younger, but I just feel like this current generation is stuck on being younger. Because like I could say like, oh, they're a bit younger, so maybe that's why like they're getting yelled at. They still don't realize they're not in school anymore. You know what I mean? But these people be talking to me, they got tattoos, like 30-something years old. I'm like, why the fuck are you letting this person yell at you, dog? Like, what are we doing?
Or I want my job.
Okay, but hear me out, right? This person called me over, wasting my time, to help with the food shipment that came. So basically, like a truck comes, we park it in the back, and you gotta take the pallets and put them away. But there's multiple pallets. There's the like produce pallets, and then there's frozen pallets. There's only 2 frozen pallets that come. That's mine. For some reason, she wanted me to help her. Usually, only one person does it, and they use something we call an electric jack, which is a jack is basically like a dolly. You put it onto the pallets, and then you basically pump it up. And that lifts up the legs, and then that's how you move the pallet. With an electric one, it's literally like a fucking car. Like you just press the little pedals, and it lifts up automatically. And you don't feel any of the weight.
Good soup.
What?
Good soup, bro. It's like good shit.
Okay.
What?
Y'all ever heard somebody say good soup before, bro? My fault.
No, I understood it, but
Sure you do.
okay. So, okay, hear me out, right? She has the electric jack. She takes out the pallets from the truck and takes them directly out of the truck onto like the work floor or the what is it called? Like the
product?
no, not the product. The
Soccer?
warehouse.
Oh.
The warehouse
back
part.
Back house.
Yeah, the back house.
Yeah, the back house.
She puts it directly onto the back house, and then it's like, okay, you take it and you put it where the coolers are, which is about like the truck is at one end, and then the coolers would be like in the middle. And she wants me to use a manual jack. while she has an electric jack.
Yeah.
So she has an electric jack going for literally like 10 steps. And then I had to take a manual jack, pump it up, and carry. Like, when you're using a manual jack, you're feeling the weight of the pallet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I gotta go and just go from the end, put it away, go all the way back, make sure nothing spills, nothing. And the worst part is the cooler isn't exactly big. So once you put one pallet in, it's like
Shit's full.
Tetris.
Mm.
Like, you gotta, like, maneuver it so everything, like, fits in. And, like, bro, dairy-wise, or I guess, like, the produce cooler, bro, it gets, like, 6 pallets.
Yeah.
It fills it all the way up.
Yeah.
So I had to do all that. I was faster than her. She was taking her time at one point. I just grabbed my phone. And she had an electric pallet, bro. So then after that, she was like, oh, now I need you to help with produce. Like, just start pushing that. Mind you, I am freezer. So I was like, oh, okay. I already got my freezer stuff done. I just have one U-boat left. I'm blurring that out. I just have one cart full of backstock left.
Nice.
So can I just backstock that real quick and then I can help. Like, it would probably take like 15 minutes. She got me confused because she thought I was a typical employee.
Nice.
Oh.
She started to raise her voice like, oh, what do you mean? Da da da. She was like, you told me you only had this much to do. And I was like, oh, I don't even remember telling you that, but no, it was this plus the cart. Because when I came in the morning, I had one pallet left, and then someone left a cart there. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do the pallet, I'm going to backstock the cart, and then I'll backstock the other cart. So I pushed the pallet, I backstocked the pallet, then I took the cart, pushed that just in case it could fit on the floor. Then I started backstocking, and then she's like, as I'm backstocking that cart, she said, oh, can you help me out with FTC? Which took like 40 to an hour. So she's like, oh, like, you had so much time, like, why didn't you finish it? And I was like, you just had me help you out for 40 to an hour with the manual jack.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, but you had time before that. And I was like, what do you want me to do about that, bro? Because, like, it's either going to get back. I was like, all right, do you want me to backstock it or do you want me to help in produce? And, you know, she's, like, raising her voice at a certain point. And she basically was just talking over me. Like, I'm trying to ask this question. She's just, like, not answering and, like, talking over. So I was like, all right, I have to match you now. Because, like, what are you doing? So as she's raising her voice, I literally matched exactly how loud she was talking. I was just like, I guess you don't know how to listen. Or I was like, I guess you just... Or I went, oh, you're just not listening. I see. Because she was like, bro, she's asking me questions, and I'm trying to answer, but she's talking over me. Yeah.
She's asking questions.
And I'm answering her questions, but then she keeps asking the questions, so I'm just like, oh, so you're just not listening. I got you then. And mind you, there's a bunch of employees around, because people are just working in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, oh, what? That's disobedience. Like, I could write you up for this. Mind you, I'm not a dumbass. A nigga got 2 jobs. I don't care. Plus, no one wants to work freezer. You think I signed up for freezer, buddy? The reason I'm in this job is because the last dude quit randomly.
Nice.
They couldn't find someone to fill the spot. I know my worth. So I looked at her, I said, what disrespect? Because personally, I didn't say this part, but personally, there was no respect to be had with a person who is not a good manager. Like, to me, I'm not an authority guy.
What'd you say, John? Good suit?
Good
Good suit?
Good soup type
No,
shit.
but like, personally, I'm not an authority
Alexis,
guy.
by some god, do you see this, bro? Thanks
What?
for, that was the girl that told me that I kept saying it, bro, and just stuck in my head after
Good
that one.
suit, bro.
Good soup.
Wait, where?
Oh, good soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, good,
I
like
thought you
Adam
said
Driver.
soup, bro.
No,
No,
good
good
soup.
soup, like Adam Driver. That's what he said in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said I understood where he was coming from. But I'm just not an authority guy. So like, to me, like, hear me out, right? The store director, like the main manager, like the head,
The overseer.
of my job,
Mhm.
I respect him. But it's not because he's the overseer.
Yeah.
He's a good overseer. And he's friendly, but like, you just gotta get your shit done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I respect you, bro. Like, you're a good guy.
Type shit.
This person doesn't really know what she's doing. And people, for some reason, come to me to complain. So I don't respect you because you're not good at your job. and the last person before you wasn't good either, so I didn't respect him either.
Yep.
So like, she was saying for disrespect. In my opinion, I was just like, there was no respect to that. But I said like, what disrespect? And then she said, oh, you're raising your voice. And I just looked at her. I said, I was speaking the exact same tone as you right now. So, to me, you know, I mean, if you're gonna speak like that to me as an adult, then I think shit's pretty equal. You know, it's weird because it's like, I feel like for me, I'm 21, so like, I don't know, you just have to really piss me off on a personal level for me to like scream at you. Like, I would never have something happen at my workplace that would result in me like fucking screaming. Like, you know what I mean? And this person is doing it on the daily. There's multiple managers that do it on the daily, but when I think about it, it's like, you
have to actually do something to piss me off, bro. You know, it's actually, and especially in a work environment, bro, it's really hard to like actually get into.
And isn't it weird though that we're 20, like we're 20 years old,
grown ass adult, and you're screaming.
These people are 50. I'm talking like multiple managers just screaming, and it's like, when you think about it, it's like,
we're not like, what are we doing,
bro? But we don't give a fuck about our jobs. Why? Because we're not about to be. We're in our early 20s. We're not even about to be 25 here, bro. These niggas are 50. This is it. The show stopped, Jack. That's all, folks. Like, this is your career. Like, this
made it to a target manager as your life, bro.
Not even a target. A super target. Think about that, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
The smallest target. Oh. We're just gonna blur all that shit.
You made it as a manager in your life, bro.
You made it that's it.
That's it.
So it's like, bro, that's why it's like, for me, when I work there, I don't take shit like too seriously. Like, to me, if I don't finish my job, like work, I don't go home. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't care. Even if they chastise me, I will look. They will literally be like, oh, you gotta do this. I just look at them in the face and be like,
no.
Okay. And then just go home, and I literally, it left my head already. Yeah. So like, but when you're them, it's like, I don't even know how to explain.
Like the Jake Gyllenhaal Nightcrawler meme where he's like punching the glass.
That's literally them, bro. Like, dude, it will be like, in this place, their online orders happen at this place. Like, this is a top 50 company, you know what I mean? So they have online orders, but they hire employees to fulfill the online orders.
Yeah.
And there's a thing where you don't find an item, you press, can't find item. But if you do that, your store gets tracked, and you get tracked as a person like doing it. So throughout the day, you can't miss a certain amount of items. That Jake Gyllenhaal meme is literally them if they miss one single item. Bro, nowadays, you literally have to call a manager to do an item. They made me... Bro, I did it. I did an order. And there was one thing missing. I checked it. I do grocery... Like, it's specific. There's, like, clothing orders. Yeah. And then there's food orders, right? Mm-hmm. I was doing a food order. I work in the grocery aisle. I've had this job for almost 2 years. And I've always worked in the grocery aisle.
Right.
I do the order. I put one item, like, missing. Because it just wasn't even in the store. Like, sometimes the system just fucks up. And I could tell. So I was like, oh, this is not even in the store. I go to take my break. And a manager is like, comes up to me and is like, hey. And I'm like, bro, I'm on my lunch. Like, don't even think about me right now, dog. I was like, get the fuck out of me. I don't even exist. I literally was like, nah, dude. And then he's like, all right, find me after your break. I'm like, okay, bro. Then, I went outside of the store for my break. And then I came back before my break ended, right? Mm-hmm. I come back before my break ends. He sees me, and he goes, you still on break? I'm like, yes, bro. Leave me alone, dog. I get off a break. I go find him. I'm like, what's up? He's like, so I saw that you put one missing item. I was like, there's no way you were this, like, you needed to talk to me.
About this, bro.
About one missing item. He's like, yeah, so you have to get with, like, a leader to, like, do that? And I just looked at him, I was like, I work in the food aisle. He's like, I know. And I'm like, my manager, who also works in the food aisle, not even here today. He's like, then you could either meet with me. I'm like,
I ain't doing all that.
You work in tech.
What you gonna do? What you know about that?
What do you know about the food? You work in tech. What the fuck do you know about food? Like, come on, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
So yeah, that goes all the way back to the original story, where she was like, oh, like, I'll rate you for disrespect, and I was just like, what disrespect? Blah 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 blah. And then she was like, we keep kind of going back and forth because I'm kind of letting her know, like, bro, don't fucking talk to me like this. Like, you're kind of ridiculous. And she's like, nah, I'll just write you up for being slow. I'm like, I literally looked at her and I just went, okay? Like, I literally was so confused because she was like, got you, bitch. Like, I'm gonna just write you up for being slow. And I just looked at her, I'm like, dude, does it look like I give a fuck, dog?
Shiver me timbers,
Dude,
bro.
one time I was talking to, like, the overseer. And he was like, dude, you know, you've been, like, calling out or you show up late sometimes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I understand. So he's like, you know, like, imagine, like, me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come from me. And I just looked at him and I was like, I mean, yeah, if I was you, I would fire me too, bro. He was like, yeah, he literally said that. I was like, I mean, if I was you, bro, I'd probably fire me too. And he was just like, nah, I'm not gonna fire you. I was like, all right, bro. I just talk, bro. I talk to them as if, like, I'm a guest, bro. Like, I'm a customer, dog. Like, that's how I talk to them, bro. Like, literally. So, I mean,
They do not give a fuck.
bro, I've been working there at that specific store longer than the overseer. Longer than the manager I'm talking about. Longer than most of the people there. So it's just like,
When's Nick getting the upgrade, bro?
never, bro.
No.
I don't work for no promotions, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I literally don't. Every time it's promotion time, they tell me the price. I go, that's what's up. And I walk out. Like, I don't even. I don't
There's no one any more responsibility.
Literally. They think I'm about to be like, woo! Like, yeah.
30 cents upgrade for like 25% more.
No, the craziest shit is they'll give you a raise. You look at the inflation prices and it's like, oh, okay, I'm actually making less money. That's what so it's like, okay, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
The raise is just like how much $16 is now. Like,
My last raise was basically just inflation raise.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Which is, I think is kind of. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. It's fine. Like, okay, cool. You made me still. At least I'm not making less. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's one reason I hate this place. But the other reason is one time, or like I think what was it, yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday, I was trying to take a pallet out, and I work in the freezer cooler, and that shit's 10 degrees. And recently, there's literally just been ice forming on the door.
Nice.
Like I had to take a shovel.
Just
pick
pick that shit off, bro.
Bro, but that shit was thick. Sometimes it falls off, a big chunk. I just fucking throw that shit on the wall. Bro. Like, that shit is so fun. You just see it break. I'm like, real shit. But, bro, I'm trying to take the pallet out, and I had the worst manual jack. Like, literally the worst one. It just doesn't work.
Nice.
But I don't realize this till I'm halfway through. So I'm like, alright, I'm already here, bro.
Gotta finish.
Gotta finish.
You gotta
exactly.
see it through, my boy.
I fucking fell. It went on because the door is like a little ramp thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like this, and I just fell. My back hurts now.
Wait, so how did you like land? Like just.
I laid down on my ass, but my back was already hurting.
Yeah.
So it was like a spine thing of like you know what I mean?
Spinal break, bro.
Like my back was already hurting, and then that happened. So I was just like, oh no, I landed. I don't want to do it, but it's like
Obviously.
kind of like this.
Oh,
So
elbows
like I
first.
even on my elbows and shit, and I was just like, oh fuck.
Nice.
Got
Last
up.
work is calm down
I can't.
now.
Wait, why not?
Cause they'll do something, they'll ask for something.
Like,
Ah,
You
I
get-
see.
you get-
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
yeah.
So like,
Oh.
yeah. Once they find that out, they'll be like, no workers' comp because you're just fired. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm dead ass. That happened at that specific store, not my specific store, but like the company.
Yeah.
Shit is fucked.
Yeah, 48 minutes. That's pretty good. But yeah, I want to leave that job as soon as possible. And after the manager thing, I literally went up to multiple coworkers and I was just like explaining what happened. Like, yeah, that's fucked up. And I was like, yeah, bro. So in 2 months, because I have to do something that's gonna last about like 2 months, that my company pays for. So I was like, yeah, in like 2 months, bro, I'm just gonna hit you with this is my last day and just walk out. I'm so serious. Like I was just like, man, fuck this person.
Yeah, I remember when I used to work at a similar place.
Yeah, same company.
I was like,
Way worse experience though. I
yeah,
would say.
way worse. I was living in for school, so I had campus, or I lived near campus, and
Had to commute. Yeah.
couldn't drive yet, so I had Uber to work,
That's the worst.
and that was half my paycheck already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ubering there and back.
Oh yeah.
And so, and I had to pay for rent because I lived on a college campus dorm or apartment or
Off-campus housing.
schooling apartment. And so I was working 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet for this rent, and then bro, it was like that was probably the lowest I've ever felt working at this company, bro. Like you know, like the meme of like the engineering student, like year one.
Waterloo University, bro.
That was just what, 3 months?
3 months, bro. And they got me dirty, bro. Because on training, they were like, all right, so this is how many pallets you're gonna have to do. This is around like they were showing me like what I do and like what a pallet is and like all that stuff. And I was doing like 1 or 2 or 3 max the entire shift. And I was like, man, I could do this.
Yeah.
Day one, by myself, they hit me with 12, bro. Day one. And I'm like, I don't even know where I am, bro. Like, I don't even know how to read the shelves, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, bro. And every 30 minutes on the speaker, they're like, yo, how you looking, bro? And I'm like, bro, please leave me alone.
Really? Your store was that?
Yes, bro. Because, I mean,
On the radio?
dude, in the state, bro. So it's like, they were hustling people there, bro. And, so I was like, man, this fucking blows. And so that was day one. I don't even think I got halfway through, bro. By the time my shit was over, bro. And
I got you.
next day they gave me dog food, bro.
Oh.
Smelled like ass the whole day. My
What were you
sandwich
doing?
tasted like dog food, bro.
What were you doing day one?
What kind of
though?
dog food?
Toys. Yeah.
So I know
What
you
do mean,
saw.
what kind of dog food, bro?
Yeah, like kibble or
Like the
what?
Yeah.
giant ass mulch bags.
Oh
that
yeah,
drive,
okay,
bro.
kibble, okay.
And I
No,
had to, like
but-
shoulder lift them, bro. Like,
I wanted to say,
Damn.
bro, when it comes to toys, I used to be friends with a couple of the people in toys, but they eventually like quit and stuff. I just had this recurring joke where I would look at them and be like, I know that Bluey toy got you fucked up, bro. Like
Bro, that's
Yeah.
so real because like I would look at this dude and I'd be like,
I fucking hate my life.
I'd look at him and he was just smiling, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck are we smiling about, bro?
Bro,
Ain't
that's
shit
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
happy about.
When
Like,
you
I'm
look,
putting out Barbies, bro, for 16 an hour, bro.
that's what I'm saying. When you have to look at like you're stalking someone's childhood toy, you're just like, man, go fuck yourself, bro.
Bro, this guy like came into the store and had the audacity, bro,
To ask where
to ask me if I got any Hot Wheels in the back, bro. Grown ass man, bro.
Grown ass.
And he's telling me about his Hot Wheels collection, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. How is I gonna help me, bro? And he's trying to look for like chase ones that like, bro, I don't know what we fucking got, bro. I'm putting up this fucking wicked Barbie toy, bro. Shit wasn't even out yet. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? And like, bro.
You think I want to be here, bro?
Yeah.
You think I want to be here at 11 a.m. right now? Why are you here,
That's what
bro?
I'm saying, bro.
I gotta be here.
It's like I would just see all my friends that would walk into the Target because it's in the
That's
same
real.
plaza.
That's the worst.
It's in the same plazas where I used to work.
Yeah.
And they would come in and they'd be like, yo, how we doing, bro? And it's like, damn, bro, I really wish I could work at where you work right now, bro. But it's like, they don't want me. And then they'd be like, yo, you trying to do something later? And I'm like,
Nope, I'm here for
you.
I want to be home, bro. And it's like, bro, like, everyone that trained me at that store, bro, like, they had to have their family at gunpoint, bro. Because they were just all laughing and smiling, bro.
They live for that shit.
The
bro.
no.
Target?
Yeah. And like,
They live for that
all,
shit, bro.
They all were like, yeah, man, I love to work here. And it's like,
That's
I had
insane.
one real dude who trained me, and he was the one that showed me
You
everything on my
quit
first
after you
day.
got hired?
Huh?
You quit like before you left?
Oh, nah, yeah, he was gone by the time I left, bro.
Damn.
And like, the
It's
funniest
always the dudes.
bro, it was the one
Training.
dude, he was like, he looked at me, he's like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, it doesn't get better than this, bro. Bro, day one, bro, day one.
That's one way to get somebody
Day
to quit,
one,
bro.
bro. And then day two, he was like, yo, bro,
It's my last day.
let me tell you something, bro.
Oh.
And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you see that manager? She's asking around if people want to stay extra, bro. Go the fuck home. Don't let them ever do that to you, bro. And I'm like,
That's
bro,
real, though.
Bro. Yeah,
I did that too. I did that to a kid. I think that's why. Well, he was asked at his job, so they were about to fire him, and he quit.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, he'd be like, "Yeah, bro, I got." Like, he was like some fresh face 18-year-old. He's like, "Yeah, I just got this job at Target." I was like, "You think shit's sweet, nigga?" Like,
That's what they gonna do, you
17,
boy.
bro.
yeah, I got you.
And it's like, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't got to worry about me, bro. I'm not staying extra.
Yeah.
And then,
I just feel like when your Nike friends would come. Wait, you don't care about
no, I
the?
don't care.
Yeah, I feel like when your Nike friends come. Like, yo, Jerry, how are you? Help me, nigga!
Help
Get me out of here!
Help! And then, so, yeah, I remember that experience. So it's funny because when I quit at my job,
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I was like, yo, my grandma like got into an accident. And she has this surgery that she can't like
Be left alone.
She needs like a RN nurse at the crib, so like I gotta go do that for her, and like she can't take care of herself for like a couple weeks. And they're like, oh, we'll just put you on like emergency leave. I said, I'm not coming back.
Oh no.
I was like, she lives in West Palm, bro. Like I gotta stop school and everything, bro. I gotta leave. And the truth was that did actually happen.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't actually going to take care of her. I wasn't
Nice.
wanting to work there. So I used that as a reason as to leave.
It's a double
So they
excuse.
were like, I just quit because I didn't want to put in 2 weeks. I really just wanted to bounce day out.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, we got you. We'll put you on emergency leave. And I was like, yeah, nah,
I'm not coming
I'm
back.
not coming back.
I
I
can't
should
go
have
back.
walked back in there to buy, like, do a Drew style TikTok a week later.
Just like extremely happy and like.
No, like, don't even look at them. Don't acknowledge them. You're
Yeah,
dead.
just set up the camera.
Yeah, you're dead. Just setting up the camera. Just.
Bro, I'll never forget the worst shit I ever had was like putting up those toys. Bro.
The bluey, I'm telling you, yeah.
Bro, like,
It takes
does-
your soul.
it
I
does
literally would tell them.
something.
I'd be like, I know, like, your soul gets sad.
And
Like,
it's
I know
had
you're
to
crushed.
clean-
Like,
I had to clean it up as I was setting it up,
Mhm.
so it's like it was just miserable, bro. And like for some reason, they want to put the heaviest shit on top, bro. What are we doing, bro? Like who the fuck's buying scooters, bro? Like only one scooter can fit on this bitch, bro. Why do I have?
bro,
four?
the thing about this company is they give you so much stock to put up, but then like the space is like 2.
Yeah, and it's like why do
Like,
I
bro,
have 4 of these on my?
Imagine 3 times a week, this place is getting 18 microwaves and only 3 can fit on the shelf.
Bro, what?
And you only sell
And
one
then
a
you gotta
week.
go
You
in
sell
the
one a
back,
week.
and then you gotta go in the back and find where the fuck it is, and then you gotta find space on this giant ass tower,
Yeah.
and it's like, dog, this shit not fitting, bro.
No.
Bro, I swear to God, I just threw that bitch. Like, every single thing I just.
I know someone got that as an online order. They're cursing you, bro. Like they curse your existence. Like your firstborn, you're just gonna burst into flames on like impact.
Bro, and it's like, and then you gotta do inventory scans, and then you gotta do a whole bunch of nonsense.
Well, that's like you had to do that a lot.
Yeah, when your store's the biggest in the state, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
No, that's nuts. Yeah, fuck that place, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys want to move on to?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't even think we should talk about that, right?
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither.
There's not much to talk about.
There really isn't.
He just shitted on the camera.
He really just
Said
kept,
fuck Virgil,
he really
bro.
just ripped ass and then
Yeah.
that was like it.
Rip ass.
He ripped
just
ass,
fuck
said
Virgil 'cause
that
I'm-
he literally said
That
he
part
ripped
is-
ass.
Bro.
Said Kendrick, you're not the king. I'm the king.
Yeah, 5 big.
No, he said he's the
Five
closest
big-
thing to God. Actually, he didn't even.
Oh,
say
he
it.
did.
He said,
He said he's number
God.
1, bro. He literally said Kendrick, you're not number 1.
He was like,
Shout out Nav, bro.
he was like, they all need to be humbled under God, and he's like, but I'm the closest one to God. I was like, that's real shit, bro. That's real shit.
Shout out Nav.
Shout out Nav. Did you listen to the album? You're fake.
EXO signed.
What is? It's on my way to.
On my way to Rexdale. That's the time.
Oh, I thought all I saw was on my way to, so I thought it was a sequel.
Yeah, he was in Miami. Dude.
He was?
We could have had a signed on my way to Rexdale 2 vinyl
Who wants that, bro?
from Mr. Navir, bro. And for some reason he was hanging around with Neon, bro.
Well, not for some reason. I think they're both like Indian.
That's like his brother, no?
What does that have to do with anything?
Bro, they're Indian, so they're just gonna
Yeah,
collab.
but Nav doesn't like Neon, so like I don't know what he did. Like he calls him a nerd and like looks so depressed.
does?
Well, that's what you do to Neon, I guess.
Yeah, but I'm
you just
saying,
clown
like,
Neon, bro. And
Is
he gets
that like
views
promo
for
for the album?
Yeah. You know, freaking
You saying
YG.
Nav is on par with Neon.
No. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I mean, YG was on freaking Neon stream to promote his album.
Like we couldn't find anyone else that could take you, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how Neon is so. He's not really that popular though.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like why is he?
What does he
still
go on? He's on Rumble. Did he get
Kick.
kicked off
He's on
of?
Kick.
Oh, but was he always on Kick or he got kicked off of Twitch?
He got kicked off of Twitter.
For what?
I don't remember. I think he said
I also remember the guy tried to fake that he had cancer, bro.
Yeah, that was.
Well, he faked his death actually.
Yeah.
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 He did fake his death, that is true.
I mean, he's just a local at that point, right? Yeah.
I wish he was a little, I mean, he is a little cow, actually.
Yeah.
Shout out Neon.
Do not shout him out, bro.
Hey, bro, he's already here, bro.
John said no. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's all we got for this week.
I got my PC fixed.
Is that talkable on the top?
They should know.
You want to talk about the Sisyphus rolling up the hill of the 2-year process?
Yeah, bro. I think it was
Nice.
3 years, but I bought this computer from iBuy
Just
Our
every cookie.
PC, and this is not no fucking free shout out. Y'all niggas, I fucking hate you guys. You guys suck. Yeah, you guys suck. And if you're gonna buy a pre-built, just look up the company online at least. Because the second I looked them up online, like recently, I saw that they're at, so I was like, all right, that's what's up.
Nice.
So it's literally like rolling up a boulder in a hill, but like you don't even know it. But TNT has been on the top of the hill the entire time. Like, you know, it was always gonna be shit. Like, you know what I mean?
The me where he's digging for diamonds, but he just covered it with shit.
Yeah exactly.
There's just no diamonds, it's just shit.
It was never gonna be diamonds. But do you want to sit back down? Or? Okay.
Nah, you're good, bro.
So yeah, I bought it in 2022 when I got like my first like pretty good paying job. And I got like a credit card, so I was like, all right, let me just put this nice big purchase down. Don't do that, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, Financial Tuesday, non-legal, non-financial advice.
You're gonna end up in the red next week.
Yeah, don't put like shit down unless you can actually like pay for it. But yeah, so I bought it and then it literally never worked since day one. Like it works like a regular functioning computer, but like I bought it specifically in 2022, like to play games. And my favorite like computer game, CS:GO, wouldn't really it would crash a lot.
Yeah. Just shut down the whole computer.
It would shut down the whole computer. And it wasn't like instantly when I wish it was instantly so I could just be like, okay, I'm getting off. It would be like 45 minutes until like
in the
a
middle
game.
of like a good game. Or, like,
A good hide and seek. I mean,
and then
like
you'd be like, damn, do I really want to boot this bitch up?
no, because the thing is, I got so used to it that I would boot it back up, especially because I'm with the guys. When it would crash at 1 a.m, I don't even gotta say nothing, bro. It's over. I'm going to bed. I would literally hit them up on the Discord on my phone and be like, I'm done.
Over,
I'm done for the night.
Fun done, bro.
Yeah.
Fun done.
It's over. But yeah, so that would happen a lot. So I stopped using it after a while. It would collect a bunch of fucking dust. I bought expensive speakers. I got a nice monitor. I think it's a nice monitor. Alright. Yeah, it never fucking worked. I would call them. They'd give me some bullshit advice. They'd be like, "Oh, do this." I'd be like, "Okay, cool." It might have put the 30 minutes to 45. They would all do this. It might take the 45 to now maybe 55. Bro, that shit still crash at the end of the day.
Yeah. And then it would just crash.
Huh?
And then it would just crash back to 35 something.
Yeah, like a couple weeks
fine.
later. Yeah.
But now we're here.
So then I called them. Like I waited like a long time. I just didn't even use it, and then I ended up moving. And then one day I was like, "All right,
Let's fix this.
let me call them." PC wouldn't even turn on anymore. I was like, "Okay."
Shit just died.
I was like, "Hey, I was gonna complain to you about one issue, but now the PC won't even fucking turn on." So and he's like, "All right, let me try and help you out."
What's the warranty on it?
2 years. So
like it
Should
could
just
put it
expire.
after the 2-year warranty.
yeah, so he was
They
like.
probably set it to die in 2 years.
He was like, if you were within the warranty, you could just send it to us for free, like ship it, and then we'll try and fix
how
it.
much you trying to charge you, bro?
He was like, you would have to ship it out to fucking California, so
Yeah.
you might as well.
No.
He was like, you might as well just do like a
Fine.
third party person.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, all right, cool, bro. So then I gave it to some friends. Shit still ain't work, so then I just. It took me 3. This is a thing where it's like, don't try and do the cheapest option because like it's gonna cost more. I just ended up going to Geek Squad and spending like $180 to fucking fix it. No, because I'm gonna get more shit and just make them put it in because you can do that for free. But
Are you gonna upgrade it now?
Shout out Geek, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the RAM pretty soon because he told me it was at 16. I was like,
I
oh.
mean, RAM's easy as fuck to do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm doing. Like, I fixed the power supply. To,
That's the hardest thing to do, bro.
no, the graphics is.
I changed my graphics card myself.
No, I'm saying like cost wise.
Oh yeah, but like the installing part is.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just as easy as the RAM.
Yeah, but I already paid for the membership, so I'm just gonna
You may
make
as well
them
use
do
it, bro.
it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But yeah, now we're here. Fucking works.
We're back, bro.
I played like a good. Bro, just to end this off on a little gambling,
Let's go.
I bought 2 keys for cases. First case,
Red.
$14 gun.
Nice.
Og. What Og was it replacing?
Skull puppy,
Oh.
like minimal wear.
Was that a pink?
Yeah, it's pink. First case, and then second case, it was like a blue or something. So I was like, oh, whatever. Stack Track MP9. Personally, for me, I just want Stack Tracks. Like, I don't really care.
Stack Tracks?
It counts the kills on your gun.
Yeah, I'm
like,
just saying, but some people don't like them.
why?
Just
Like,
takes away from
especially
the
on like
skin.
knives and stuff. Like they don't like it because
Oh.
it scratches into the knife, the number. And then like on some guns, like it's just like a big blocky number.
I like it. I have a UMP 45. It was a corporal, right?
That's an OG right there. That's
Bro, I got-
high school, bro.
Bro, and I think it was like the PP Bison too, right? That
Yeah.
was Stack Track I have.
It's the casino one, right?
No, I don't think so. It was like an ugly color, but
Uh,
I had that shit on Stack. I mean, come on. What else? I have a Scar on Stack, the blueprint one. The USP pistol blueprint I have. I don't have a Stack Track. That's the thing. Like, I want to get a Stack Track Neon Rider, but then you look it up, it's like $45. I'm like,
What, the Mac 10? Or the
yes,
okay.
the Mag 10. It's like, why would I do that to myself?
Yeah. That's also a thing. Like they're just way more expensive than just the base guns.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think like to me, I wouldn't want to buy just a regular skin. I'd rather just buy like a Stack Track. So like, if I were to want to have a skin, if a skin was already $15,
Yeah.
I'd probably just spend like 30 on the stack. Like, I mean, you just don't get factory new. You get like minimal wear. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta be a real cornball to buy off like factory new. Like, if it's like the jump is like a lot, it's like, come on, bro, what are we doing?
And some skins look better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Asimov. Some people think
Oh, really?
Asimov looks better because it has a black scope instead of the orange and white. I don't.
And it's like battle scarred.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
okay.
called the Black Amov. It's
You think
like,
they're just saying that to like?
I mean,
Gaslight
it is,
themselves
no,
into
it's
it?
actually overpay. So like some people do want it. So.
That's funny because it's like, yeah, I guess I'll just take this factory new. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not battle scar, bro. Fuck.
what do you guys think would happen if Fortnite got a Steam market?
I think we'd be fucked.
If you have any. of the
And
skins-
when you get skins, well, that they would have to make it cases at that point, right?
Yeah.
If they wanted to put a quality on them, I guess.
You have to make
Nope.
it a case.
Nope. Well, I guess you have to put the quality because then that moves the price up. If it was just base skins, people could sell them and,
And
it
then,
would
I
be
mean-
viable, but not like
Yeah,
a
but
crazy amount like
Fortnite also
Steam.
just brings everything fucking back to it, bro. So it doesn't really
Travis
matter.
Scott's.
Nah, bro, Travis Scott skin. Come on.
They
Bro,
probably
that's
wouldn't even
a
allow the
controversy.
resale of it.
Yeah.
Same reason they haven't brought it back. They probably won't sell it in the fucking Steam in the market.
No, I feel like they would
You think so?
because it's like you own the skin, so you can sell it if you want.
No, they don't. They probably won't rock with that. Because you can't even do accounts in them.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if they did it, like,
Yeah.
how fucking big would it be?
I don't think.
I don't think it big as CS:GO just because they don't have that factory and like.
There's so many qualities and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was our big 1-0.
Big one.
Big,
Big
big
1-0.
episode 10.
Here's the 10 more.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Here is the 10 more.
That was me. That was Isaiah.
Oh yeah.
That was John.
Yeah.
That was Woo John.
We out,
The
bro.
Woo John.
The Woo John. The only one.
Might
Not the
be-
two.
Might be the only one.
Nah, I doubt.
You think there's another Woo John in this one?
Not like me, but
Not after 2020.
what's that mean?
Like Wuhan.
Ah.
Alright, I'll see you guys. Forgot to review the food that we ate, so we went to Carrabba's and I had a chicken parm sandwich with some fries. It was pretty solid. They give you mozzarella sauce.
They look dry.
No, actually there's some good cheese pulled to it. It was good. It was a solid like 8.5 for me.
I had a salmon with mashed potatoes. Ran me about $23. I had and a Caesar salad on the side, and I drove there.
What do you say?
And we drove there.
Oh.
Like I drove there with John to pick it up.
You drove
And I
there.
give it like a solid 8. You know, it was moist. It was had some shit going on that I liked, and I'd give it an 8.
I got the lunch special steak marsala with Mama Mandola's chicken noodle soup.
How was it?
That soup was gas.
Yeah, it's like the specialty here.
It's one of the regular soups, but
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's like one of the well-known appetizers. But I'd give it a solid like 7.8. Yeah.
They
There's
put
only
their
reason
ass over.
only reason why it doesn't get an 8, bro. At least an 8, because because that shit was cold as fuck.
Bro,
We took long
that's not on
as shit.
them. What? That's not on them.
We took long, bro.
You didn't eat it in time, bro. That's not on them.
My meal cost me like $15.
So did mine.
Yeah, 15. All right, bye.